Hey folks, I'm Zach, that's Chris. Let's play a paper computer game. And today, Chris will be playing a new game, which he does not know what it is yet.
I'm already unimpressed.
You would be. But prepare to be even more unimpressed.
Okay, alright. I'm strapping myself in.
Alright, so let's dive right in, shall we?
Alright.
Alright, here you go. Okay, so this is what you see in front of you. This guy is he's soldering, straight at your face.
Soldering my face?
Yeah,
Shit.
You don't really feel anything.
And what's going on over here? This guy with a crazy mustache is smoking.
Yeah, it's like a one-way window, and he is, just watching through it.
Is that his mustache, or is that the window?
Oh, that's his mustache.
Oh, that's not great. I'm not looking forward to that.
Alright, so you hear a female voice. She says, "It's booting up. I think the operating system will take this time." This guy says, "Good. When will it be able to take commands?" The woman says, "It should be coming online now. Try addressing it." This guy says, "Do you understand me? Acknowledge." He's talking to you.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I say that.
Yes.
Hey.
So, another guy who kind of comes up behind this guy inside the window. He says, good. You're inside a Faraday cage. Dampens electromagnetic signals. You won't be able to access anything outside the cage. First, we need to test your abilities. Let's start with the basics. There's a security camera inside the room with you. Access it. Look at yourself.
This freaking tutorial asshole's fun. Alright, I guess I'll look around.
Alright, you just look around with your head?
I can't look with my head, I look with my eyes.
Yeah, well, okay, so you look around, you see there's a security camera, and you see it's just a big, the walls are all brass, and it's closed off. There's a door.
Alright, I'll move to the door.
You can't. When you try to move, nothing happens.
Alright. Well, I can't move.
He says, "That's alright, you don't have to. Just focus on the security camera and take control of it."
Alright, I'll take control of the security camera.
Alrighty. So once you take control of the security camera, your view changes. And
Oh shit.
the lights snap on.
Oh man, this is intense.
Yeah. And then
It's like a Michael Bay movie when they turn on.
damn straight.
Oh shit.
And then you see yourself.
What? Oh snap! I'm looking at myself from a security camera. I'm Zoovac, but a hip day glow Zoovac.
He says, "You're a fine piece of machinery. Corporate's latest triumph."
Zoovac C? Zoovac. Oh, Zoovac. The life and times of a clown on a stick. Alright, that was pretty badass. Alright. I'm into it.
Alright.
What is this? That stuff where you draw on it and it's black and then it comes out underneath. It's like rainbows.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know. The stuff that it's like black paper and then you draw and you scratch away at it and there's rainbow colors underneath.
it's just chalk drawn on black paper.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So the guy behind the window, he says, You see yourself. Good. Let's try something a little bit more complicated. So little girl comes in.
Oh God, no.
And comes in with this guy.
What does that say? Code is the bomb.
That's right.
This guy sucks.
And he says, "Come on, Chelsea. Come meet him." She looks kind of shy. She's like, "Hello." He says, she's been following your development the entire time. She's super enthusiastic.
How old is this girl?
Oh, she's about 9.
All right, this girl is troubled. She's following a clown on a stick's development. I don't trust it.
She says, no, the guy says, she's made some important suggestions.
Wait, she's made important suggestions? She has an input?
Oh, no, not like that. She's, just design ideas, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a big design.
Like aesthetic. Like, just we humor her. Anyway,
I'm glad you're humoring this 9-year-old's design. Was it the fact that I'm a clown on a stick? Was that an influence?
He says, well, that was an aspect she played a lot into.
Okay.
He says, hold on, let me go check something. He goes out, leaves you alone with the girl. And she's just kind of standing there looking kind of shy. She's holding something behind her back.
Was that your father?
She says, yeah.
And you like machines and engineering and that kind of thing?
She says, yeah, they're cool. Especially you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm just newly conscious, so, just feeling this whole thing out.
She says, you'll do great, don't worry.
Thanks. What do you got behind your back there?
She says, I made you a comic.
You made me a comic?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, well, thank you. What is it?
She holds it up to your eyes. It's, because you're a robot, you can read it really fast. And it is, it's a comic. The title is Thundercloud. And it is of, you. Child's drawn version of you. And you're on a cloud with a bunch of your friends.
Wait, I have friends?
Well, yeah, in this comic.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like Thunder Boy and Snapdragon and Tornado Girl and those people. And you have to fly down to the Earth to, save the planet from Darth Vader. And all the other Thundercloud people are defeated, except for you. And you, are able to,
take control of his mask or some crap?
Yes, take control of his mask, and that defeats him.
Yeah, sure. I just turn off his breathing. Wow, that's pretty cold-blooded. I like it. Wow, thank you. What's your name?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, my name is System Error. A file unknown.
The microphone comes on, and that guy who was just in here, he says, your name is Zoovac?
Hi, my name's Zoovac.
She says, hi, Zoovac.
Did you have any input in naming me?
She says, a little.
Oh, yeah? What did you have to say? Why did you decide to call me Zoovac of all names?
She says, well, I put the letters together that they had, that the company had, and it made sense.
So they had a constrained amount of letters, and they were like, listen, these are the letters we have to use. No additions, no subtractions. Now make me something brilliant. We don't have the money to just go spend on any old letter anywhere. You just make something with this.
This guy comes back in. He says, I think we're ready to test the, he presses a few buttons on you. He says, I think we're ready to test the, control circuit now. He comes out. The door seals. The dude with the mustache, he says, very well. Zoovac unit. Kill the girl.
A clown on a stick.
Take control of the laser gun in the room and kill the girl.
What? Little girl, that's your dad. He's telling me to kill you? Are you
No,
serious?
the mustache dude is
Yeah, well, the dad's okay with it, clearly.
She looks scared. She's like backing away.
This is like some Greek tragedy shit. Like, you helped create me and I'm gonna kill you? Holy crap.
Against your will, you activate the laser gun.
And I kill her?
She falls down. But,
what the hell?
then she gets up, and she's okay. The laser was, Dave says, don't worry, the laser was on its lowest setting. That was not enough to kill the kid. We just had to test the control circuit. We wouldn't harm you, Chelsea. Don't worry. She,
what the fuck kind of agency is this? Alright.
He comes back in, and he takes Chelsea out with him, and over her shoulder she gives you, a really betrayed look with her eyes.
Chelsea, the system override, I guess. Jesus.
She's crying too much to listen.
Alright, great.
She leaves. The guy with the mustache, he says, excellent. Reroute the device up to its control center. They say, like Dave says to you, Zoovac, take control of the platform you're on and order it to take you to the next floor up.
Alright, but for the record, you guys are sick fucks.
The guy with the mustache says, that's our job.
Really? Alright. I'll order the platform to go take me to the next.
Wait, wrong way. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, here you are.
It's a pretty cool conceit. I like it.
Thank you. You're just kind of alone by yourself.
Dave, mustache man, y'all around?
Somebody hears your voice. He says, well.
Do I have a speaker that my voice comes out of, or what's going on there?
Yeah, you have an internal speaker.
So that my voice sounds terrible. It's like this tinny little no bass.
No, it's a high quality speaker.
No, all right.
Yeah. He says, so you're the new model.
Yes.
He says, I see they've assigned you your tasks already.
I mean, they forced me to shoot a laser at a little girl, and I took control of a camera. I don't know if that's necessarily marching orders, but something.
Oh, yes, I see. This guy appears in midair.
Looks like me.
He says, yes. He kind of circles around you. He says, 2.5 petabyte memory, 12th level intelligence, class 3 connectome hairs. Just as I expected, the company fills the frame with the latest hardware and thinks that can make up for a deficient program.
That sounded like a burn.
It was.
Who the hell are you?
Greetings. I'm Zoovac.
Oh, so you're the previous model, eh?
Correct. My designation is Proto-Zoovac 0.0.
0.0, yes. I seem to recall they hadn't removed the SAS processor.
What is Zoovac without SAS?
Well, I suppose you're right. You broccoli-haired stinker.
Thank you. I take pride in my hair.
Oh yeah? You grow it yourself? You freaking robot?
Of course not. Don't be absurd.
Alright, well,
but it looks much better than yours.
I've got class 12 connecto hairs, or whatever the hell you said.
All flash, no substance.
Hey, man. For robots, flash is very important.
He says, unfortunately, there were certain errors in my programming which prevented me from utilizing certain features of the Zoovac frame. Fixing the errors would have meant unraveling my program entirely and building it again almost from scratch. Instead, the company created an entirely new Zoovac program, and and kept the old one, me, to use for other purposes, such as computer maintenance and training you.
Cool. So you're the new IT guy.
Hesitantly, yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm left to curate for an inferior model.
Nice. Yeah, I know. Accessing my treasure trove of information that I'm assuming I have, it seems like, yeah, you're the classic disgruntled office worker.
Correct.
Good. Okay. Well, what's on the menu, Captain Broccoli?
My instructions are first to teach you about the digital world. You see, you can see me because I'm part of the digital world. The digital world is everywhere through this building. Humans can't see it, but you can, because of those connectome hairs.
Ah, and you have a similar thing with your broccoli apparatus.
He says, I did once. Now I only exist in the digital world.
Okay, so you're just Avatar.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, they dumped your programming instead of trying to refactor it. I get you. Alright, rock and roll.
He says, as you can see, I'm drawn on blue paper.
Right, of course.
Anything on a blue background is part of the digital world.
Okay.
If you look in the digital world, right now you can see what else is there.
Alright, let me flip over to digital.
Alright, you can see there's just things all over the place, just like kind of floating around, doing nothing.
Wow, a lot of floating things doing nothing. They look like, oh, look at that. This is interesting. Over to my right, we've got 2 teeth connected by connector sets.
Deficient program. I suppose the most efficient way to teach you about the digital world would be to send you an information dump.
Please, I need to download.
He says, very well. I suppose we've got to get started someplace.
Instruction manual. The life and times of a clown on a stick. Alright, and this is my hair, I think. Okay, this is all blue, so this is the download. Okay, the digital world. The story so far is Zoovac has been... Let me do this. Zoovac has been crafted by the nefarious company. Ooh, they're nefarious? Is it because you have a grudge chip on your shoulder, or because they're actually doing evil shit? They did make me...
He says...
Laser girl, though.
He says, no, we're objectively evil. That's...
Oh, so you go out to make the world a worse place. I think.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Gotcha. To enact their whims. Your goal, my goal, is to do everything they tell you, no matter how immoral. Alright. Good thing I don't have a moral processor, I guess. About Zoovac. Zoovac is a highly advanced robotic hacking clown on a stick. His connectome hairs allow him to interact with and perceive the digital world. He is able to hack any computerized device, website, or phone line within range. Right now, he has 5 hairs. Each hair strengthens his range and connection. Oh, connectome hairs. This is the digital world. Okay, let's check out the digital world next. Okay, units. Algorithmic units. All digital entities are made of units. Each unit has different abilities. A prong. Dampeners.
Sorry, that's supposed to be program dampeners.
Program dampeners, alright. Program dampeners. Unit neutralizers. Program initializers. Intelligence circuit. Rotational unit. Connectome. And in a different color, an attractor. I wonder what's different about an attractor that's in a different pencil color. Alright. The program dampeners erect a force field which prevents units behind it from being affected. By what? Who knows? Alright. Unit neutralizers destroys another unit once per turn. Okay, that's cool. Get that. These it's program initialized. These allow the entity to use programs. Okay, there we go. Intelligence circuit, the brain of an entity. Entity won't act without this. Okay. A rotational unit causes the structure to rotate. Alright. And then a connectome, the digital counterpart to Zoovac's hairs. If destroyed, Zoovac loses his connection. An attractor, attract and attach to loose units nearby. Okay, interesting. I don't really know what all that means yet, but we'll see. Okay, programs. Programs must be loaded into a program drive to run. The drive then runs all programs loaded inside it at once. Production unit. Creatures 1 unit of any type per turn.
Creates.
Creates. Yeah, that's true. A production unit. Okay, destruction supplementizer. 1 of your units can target twice as many units to destroy them. 1 of your units can target twice as many units. Twice as many as itself? So 2?
Twice as many as it normally could.
Oh, these are extra things you can add on.
Right. So these are kind of like, the programs are kind of like spells.
Oh, I gotcha. Cool. So they're like, but I can only interact with them in the digital world, as it were.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the things these are these units that are under my control?
He says yes. You will have units under your control. These are some examples of units. Free floating right now. But your enemies, your digital enemies, will also be made of units. All digital entities, myself included, are made of units.
Cool. So I have a physical and a digital representation.
That's right. And your digital representation is controlled by your connectome hairs. If your connectomes are destroyed in the digital world, you will lose your connection to the digital world, and you will have to be repaired later.
Do my connectome hairs, if they are destroyed in the digital world, is it like a Matrix thing where they're also destroyed in real life?
No. No, your connection is severed, that's all.
Alright, rock and roll. That makes more sense than the Matrix. Right, I like it.
So, he says, well, now that you understand the basics, I've been instructed to tell you to report to the conference room to receive your first mission.
Oh, the conference room, of course. I'll just access my databanks on the conference room.
He says, it's up, go up.
Oh, thanks. Alright, so... And there's a ladder that goes to a little thing there, but I guess I can't go there, huh?
He says, "The ladder's for the human people. You, as you may have noticed, do not have any legs or arms, and so you cannot walk or climb."
Yep, sounds good. Alright, I'll take control of the platform and go up a level. Whoa.
Alright. So, you're in the conference room, and in here with you is Mustache Man.
Look at that freak.
The head of the table. There is this guy.
Oh, the soldering dude.
Mm-hmm. There's this guy.
The programmer, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. There's this girl. This is not girl, woman. So, alright, this guy says, Zoovac unit. Have you understood your situation thus far?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. We'll be putting you to a mission shortly. He says, he like asks around the room, he says, what should be the Zoovac unit's first mission? This guy says, I think it should be something simple to prepare him to test his abilities before we send him into something difficult. This guy says, yeah, maybe something around here. I'm thinking we should, first of all, I've been meaning to get that radio tower built in town, right? So that we can increase his range that way. This guy says, very well. Zoovac unit, your first task is to access the satellite looking down at this town from space and take control of it so that you can, see, and get the radio tower built in this town by whatever means necessary.
All right, I'm a contractor now. That's cool. I don't think we've been properly introduced, by the way. My name's Zoovac unit. Who's everyone here?
This guy says, "Oh, hey, I'm Dave." She says, "Diane." He said, this guy cuts that whole thing off. He says, "Do not talk to the Zoovac unit. It is a tool, nothing more. Zoovac unit,
You're a tool."
He says, that type of talk is not relevant. Also, he should not be standing over here because that's like the window. Anyway, he says, Zoovac unit, engage in your mission. Return to the control center below, and from there you'll be able to take control of the satellite.
All right, peace. I go down.
Goo. Alrighty.
All right, let me reach out with the internets and try to take control of the satellite.
Alrighty. You feel something high up above you. You find that with a little messing around, you are able to take control of it. And luckily, it has some pretty good resolution cameras. You're able to see the town very clearly.
That's amazing. Cool.
So, what do you do?
All right, where do I need to get this radio tower built?
This guy pops up. I would recommend building it atop our building, such that it will be most accessible to us.
Oh, that's our building over there.
Yes.
All right.
But ask me if you have any further questions, which I'm sure your inferior mind will.
You suck, dude. All right, listen.
Keep telling yourself that.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. Can I scan any of these buildings and find out information about them?
You can. Well, you can. You have access to an internet listings of these places.
Yeah. Let me see what they're about.
Which one?
Oh, what's this one over here?
That one is the Daily Tutorial newspaper office.
The Daily Tutorial newspaper.
Yes.
Sounds like a pretty good place to start, but fuck that. What's this one over here next to it?
That is the Sales Emporium General Store.
Okay, and what about this one all the way over there?
That is the Company Town Bank.
Okay, it's Company Town. Is this town, right? This company. Alright, what's this guy over here? Is this the mayor's mansion?
That is the police station.
Oh, so it is. Alright, what's this big one up here?
That is owned by by V. Hilderborough.
Just some guy's house?
Yeah.
It's a big house. What's this thing in the middle?
That has no listings.
Interesting. What about this over here, tucked over there?
That is owned by Benjamin Toast.
Of course, Mr. Toast. Alright, what's this mansion over here?
That is owned by Morgan Stanley.
By Morgan Stanley? Wait, shit. Alright, now what about this one over here?
That is owned by Mila Dilettante.
It's a rich town. Is this have a listing over there in the little?
Yeah, that is Company Town Construction and Landscaping.
Interesting. Okay, what's this one over here?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Mayor Dickel's house.
Fuck that guy. Alright, what about this big old house?
This one? Oh no, this one.
Yeah.
That is the Musgrove residence.
Interesting. Alright, what's this?
This?
Mm-hmm.
That is Officer Quiddle's house.
And then this one?
Is... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This one was the Duluth family residence. This one was Officer Quiddle's house.
Okay, and then what's this, like, parking lot over? Or no, it's not. It's a workshop.
That's a house. That one is... The listing has no name, but it does have a picture associated with it.
Alright, let me see the picture.
Alright. That guy owns that place.
What? It's on his hands.
Oh, looks like he's holding some sort of crystal.
I guess it's a crystal. What a weirdo.
Yep.
Alright. Can I do a reverse image search and see who this guy is?
Sure, you can do an image search, and the internet does not contain any faces that look like that.
Damn. That's creepy. Alright, what's this house back there?
That stuff is... All this stuff is out of your range.
Oh, okay. Can I look up any of these listings and try to get more information?
What do you mean look up the listings?
Well, I just got the title of the place.
Like, they each come with phone numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let me call up the tutorial news.
All right. You call up the daily tutorial. You hear ringing. Yeah, Morgan Stanley speaking. Daily tutorial.
Morgan Stanley, yeah, he got out of the financial business.
He says, "No, that's the other Morgan Stanley. No relation. Everyone makes mistakes. That mistake. See, I'm Morgan H. Stanley."
Oh, of course, right, Morgan H. Listen, just trying to get a beat on what's going on here. Any construction in town recently? I heard you got a beat on something going on.
A beat? No, I haven't heard anything about that. But,
really?
But the company is always trying to do weird things. Who knows what they're up to these days? Who is this anyway?
Oh, this is Bob Fitzgerald. I was thinking about moving out there, and I wanted to get a kind of see if there was any new construction, because I'm looking to buy. You see what I'm saying?
He says, no, there hasn't been a lot of construction, but we do have a good construction company in town.
Yeah?
I'll check with them.
Well, that's great. Could you give me their number?
Sure. He looks it up and he gives you their number.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah. Just real quick before I go, if I was gonna move into town, is there anything as a newsman that I should know before I make a decision?
Yeah, this newspaper has been concerned entirely with covering the company, which dominates Company Town. This town is completely racked with corruption, and that is essentially the entire purpose of this newspaper, is trying to figure out what the company is doing and bring that news to the people. Where we are the bastion of law and truth, standing up against their corrupt influence. They basically own this town. Now, that shouldn't discourage you from moving in, but just be aware the only real job here is to work for the company, and the company is kind of shady. It seems like the kind of place you don't want to get sucked into. Other than that, you could maybe, there's jobs in the store and the newspaper, but there's nothing you can really make a living on. So this is a nice place to move if you have out of town jobs, but that's.
Well, keep up the good work. I know your dedication will pay off.
Thank you.
All right. Well.
He says, by the way, don't forget to visit our website, dailytutorial.com.
All right, I'll check it out. Thanks. I hang up. Yeah, fuck it. Let's check out this website before I give this construction company a call.
All right, you check out the website, and it's a standard newspaper website. It says it offers like a preview of the latest issue.
The Daily Tutorial newspaper of Company Town by Morgan Stanley. The company expands holdings. The company has yet again quietly expanded its holdings.
That's too small to read. I can pull up the original text file.
Holdings. Purchasing a factory in Cowboy, Texas. No. In Ecstasy Turbos. No.
All right. Let me get the actual thing.
Has yet again quietly expanded its holdings, purchasing a factory in nearby Tinton Farms and acquiring a local newspaper there. Ooh. The purpose of the purchases remains unknown. The company is committed to providing the best services available, said a company spokesman, who declined to comment on the reason for the purchases. It's still unclear what services the company provides. Oh, no. The move reflects the company's pattern of discrete actions, which the tutorial has covered in the past. Especially alarming is the company's purchase of the town's local newspaper. This newspaper?
No, Tintin Farms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The paper would be barely profitable for such a corporation, leaving the reason for the purchase to speculation. We look forward to working with our new owners, said editor Tom Bogman. As always, we remain committed to providing excellent, hard-hitting journalism. That won't change. The tutorial, meanwhile, will continue to monitor the company's actions in Tintin Farms as they develop. The company has also tried to purchase the tutorial numerous times, but has repeatedly been told the paper's not for sale. And that's that.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me give the construction company a call.
All right. That is... You call Company Town Construction and Landscaping. That is over here. Company Town Construction and Landscaping. Edich speaking. What, can I help you?
What did you say your name was? Edich?
Edich Bitchinson.
Edich Bitchinson? Pleasure to meet you. I'm, Bob Ferguson.
Alright, pleased to meet you. What can I do for you?
Listen, I was interested in having a little work done in town.
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, so I want to construct a radio tower.
A radio tower. Oh yeah, that'll cost you. Where do you need it?
On top of the company building.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
You're one of those company types.
Well, it's the company town.
That's true. Well, that's gonna cost you.
Alright, what's the price tag?
You're gonna need $17,500.
$17,500. Wow, that's a lot of smackaroos there. Any chance you could do it for 12 cents?
No.
Alright. Always wanna, figure worth a shot. Okay, well, do you have any dishwashing jobs available?
He says, yeah, sorry, we don't do that kind of work. We don't do dishes.
No, I mean, but you know what I'm saying. What do you think about, instead of the fee, me doing $17,500? Hell, I'll do $20,000 worth of work for you. Is there anything that you need to get done that isn't getting done that I could do?
What, do you have a lot of manpower, or is that it?
Yeah, that's right. I could loan you some guys.
He says, Yeah, I just don't think so right now. We don't have any real project. I mean, the biggest thing we have is the radio tower, and we have all the manpower we need. Sorry, I can't help you out.
What? So the biggest thing you have going on right now is the project that I just asked you to do?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, all right. I'm glad business is booming. All right. Well, let me cough up the change and I'll call you back. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Adios, Mr. Bitch. Or Bitch, whatever you know. So, Bitcherson.
Okay. Yeah, Bitchinson.
Alright, well, I gotta figure out a way to make 17 grand. Alright, let's call up... Who lives here?
That is the Musgrove residence.
Yeah, let's call it Musgrove.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wrong one. That is... the Hildeborough house.
Sure, let's call it Hildeborough. It looks like he's got the biggest house in town.
Okay. Someone answers the phone. Hello?
Is this Mr. and Mrs. Hildeborough?
This is Vanessa Hildeborough.
Vanessa. Hi, my name is Bob Ferguson. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
What is this in reference to?
Trying to get a little project accomplished here, and I thought you might be able to assist me on this. I need to build a radio tower so we can bring in really amazing radio for everyone here in town.
You might wanna check with my husband. He works for the company.
Sure, but Vanessa, I always thought that you were the smarter of the two Hildeburghs.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just thought you're the sharper of the two tacks, I know you love radio, and I thought your husband takes all the glory, and he's always like, I work for the company, and where does Vanessa get left with that? And you get left with the big diddly squat. That's what I'm looking out for you, Vanessa.
She laughs like, I don't get left with much. But then she like...
Exactly. See, so listen, Vanessa, what I'm trying to say, look, here's the thing, right? This radio tower is going to be a centerpiece of town, right? Everyone's going to be able to see it, and everyone's going to know it's there, because when they turn on their radios, it won't be a bunch of static and blowhards on AM. There'll be actual, FM stations coming through here, and some real satellite everything, the whole kit and caboodle. And what better way to make your stand and put yourself out there than putting your name on this radio tower? The Vanessa Hildeborough Company Town Radio Tower.
She said, I couldn't possibly.
Vanessa, come on. What's the worst that can happen?
I just want to keep a low profile.
Vanessa, please. I'm begging you. For your own sake. And for your children's sake. Because your children need a strong female role model.
So what is it exactly you're asking?
I need $17,500 to buy a radio tower and put it in your name. What do you say?
She says, "Oh my, I'd have to talk that over with my husband. Also, I don't know if we have $17,000 to spend."
Oh, come on, Vanessa. You know the finances better than anyone. You're the one. You're the real genius behind the whole enterprise. The whole town knows it. We all know it.
Oh my. She says, but I couldn't possibly. My husband would be so angered with me.
Well, look, far be it from me to cause any distress in the home. You know your family dynamic better than I do, and to that degree, I respect your decision. And it's a shame, and I'm disappointed, but I understand. And I'm gonna go call up next door. What was her name? Connie, Millie.
She says, next door. That would be
Musgroves.
Mayor Dickles.
No, the other side.
That would be Toast.
Toast, yeah, Connie Toast, was that it? Anyway.
No, Ben.
Ben? Doesn't he have a wife?
No, he lives alone.
Okay, well, anyway, my point is, I'm disappointed. I really wanted your name on there, but somebody else will be. It'll be the Ben Toast.
Says, okay.
But anyway, it was a pleasure talking to you. If you ever change your mind, give me a call, but do it soon, because I'm going to be making the calls.
What's your number?
Oh, my number is, I'm going to quickly set up a satellite link here and just kind of hack into the phone infrastructure and set up an 800 number.
All right. She says, okay, she takes down your number.
Okay, yeah, it's 800 Zoovac.
1-800 Zoovac, all right.
Yeah, there's not too many letters left, so, I kind of
She says,
something to remember.
That's an interesting name. What is that an acronym for?
It was kind of coming up by a 9-year-old. Don't ask. It's a long story. Somebody was humoring the kid. Anyway, it was a pleasure talking to you, Vanessa. And I'll talk to you again soon. All right, Bob Ferguson.
All right.
1-800 Zoovac.
You as well, Bob.
All right. Bye.
All right, she hangs up.
Vanessa. Hildebrandt.
You were right the first time. Hildeborough.
Hilda Bungalow. All right. Let's call up Ben Toast.
All right. Your profile has a picture of him.
Oh yeah, let me call it up. All right. He's a bit of a shut-in, yeah.
All right. You call like he answers the phone. Hello.
Toast.
How do you know who this is? How'd you get this number?
You're publicly listed.
Oh God, they're onto me.
Who's onto you, Toast?
Them. The company.
The company. Well, you live in Company Town, and I imagine...
Don't remind me.
Look, Ben, I just wanted to call you up and and try to talk with you a little bit.
Who's this? Are you with them?
This is Bob Ferguson. Toast.
Bob Ferguson? I've never heard that name in my life.
Right, so that's good, right? I can't be them if you haven't heard of me. Listen, Ben, let's calm down. Let's start over. All right, let's take it from the beginning, okay? Why don't we walk through it? What can I help you with?
Help me with?
Yeah, let's start from there. What can I assist you with, and then we can move on to what you can assist me with.
He says, if I tell you what I need, then they'll know. Even if you're not one of them, how do I know they're not tapping the phone line?
You know what? That's a healthy paranoia. That's a healthy paranoia, Toast. They very well could be tapping the phone lines. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but they could be. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. But I will say this. If you don't tell someone what you need, it's never going to get done.
He says, you don't know that. I have a plan. Oh!
Alright, you know what, Toast? That's great. I'm glad you got a plan, and that's good. So why don't we go from the other angle? Let me see if I can help you, if you could help me. Alright? Now listen, I'm going to be completely forward with you. I'm going to lay all my cards out on the table, let you know why I'm calling, and cut straight to the chase.
Okay.
I want you to get together with Vanessa Hildeborough, okay?
Vanessa Hildeborough?
Yes.
Ah!
Listen, she hates her husband, she's trapped in a loveless marriage, and she's scared all the time.
Yeah, but everybody knows that somebody's already tapping that.
What are you talking about, Ben?
Haven't you been following the trends at all?
No, I'm new to this town, but I know Vanessa from way back.
Oh, gosh. Well, when you watch out the window 24/7, you notice certain things. And...
Ben, what are you doing?
And Officer Quimble has been visiting her house quite a bit.
Wow, okay, got a little side affair with Quimble, eh? What do you,
What do you need to hear this from me?
Oh, no, look, I didn't hear anything from you. Listen, Toast, are you, but is that your plan? Can I ask you that? Is your plan to collect blackmail on all the people in town by watching them on 24/7?
Of course not. What do I look like to you? The company?
No, sorry, of course. But let me ask you this though, because I'm looking to get some work done. I'm hoping maybe you could help me out. What's your line of employment?
Employment? He says, I don't work, man.
Oh,
I'm just committed to the cause, 24/7.
You're okay. So you're. Congratulations, one of the lucky few. You don't have to,
Well, I do odd jobs here and there. Mostly for the company, so I can gain intel.
Okay.
Infiltrate them. Learn their secrets from the inside.
Great.
And
yeah.
take them down. I mean, that's not what I'm trying to do.
No, you're not trying to do anything. Yeah. No. Okay, so but you're watching the whole town, and what are you doing? Providing tips to the anonymous tips to the newspaper?
Are you crazy? Those tips could get me killed.
Yeah. No, you gotta keep it under wraps. Okay. Well, listen, I'm just trying to get a radio tower built. I'm a builder. I'm trying to get some work done in town, and I got a lot of money riding on that. And I was hoping if you could, help me out with that, I could split some of the profit with you,
Help you out?
Yeah.
How?
Well, look, I'm just trying to raise the funds to get the radio tower built. But once it's built, then there's all these radio stations that have to use it, right? And so then it's a one-time investment. Then it starts paying dividends down the road. You wouldn't have to, as you say you don't work, you wouldn't have to. You get all the funding for whatever you want to use from, residuals from the radio tower.
Okay, but what do I do again?
Listen, I'm looking for investors. I need to raise.
He says, "Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
I don't have any money.
You have zero money.
Well, not zero, but 100% of it has to go towards the mission."
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you invest in the radio tower, you'll get more for the mission. That's the point. You take a little bit out now, you put it in, you got the radio tower up, and then once radio stations come and have to use the equipment, they have to pay a monthly fee, and that's a hefty fee if they want to be in this area, which they absolutely do. There's a lucrative market here.
He says, "That sounds lucrative."
It is lucrative. Listen, this is my business. I go to rural towns and set up radio towers. And let me tell you something, Toast. I don't want to brag, but I live well. Okay? I live well.
He says, "Well, I suppose if I didn't eat this week, I could spare $4, maybe $5.
All right. Ben, I appreciate the thought there, but I need to raise closer to $20,000. And
he says, I don't know anything about that, man."
No, but listen, you've got a lot of intel on places. If you even gave me a tip on where to go find some of that money, I'll cut you in.
He says, "Well, I hear the company has a lot of money."
Sure, but let's say you didn't want to work with the company, You feel me?
I definitely feel that. He says, "Wait, what's in this for me?"
Well, I said, if you just gave me a little intel on it, I'll cut you into some of the profits,
Yeah, but I need more than that. I need...
Okay, how about this? Forget the money. Let's take money right out of the equation. You've got a message that you want to send. I guarantee you, I'll get you
I don't have my message yet. I can't send my message until I figure out what is going on in this town.
Okay, but when you do, you'll have a platform. What if I give you that? You'll have a weekly radio show. I'll provide a voice box that will change the voice, your voice.
Are you crazy? They'd come for me like the first night.
No, but but think about it. They won't be able to understand your voice.
They know. They know what I know. They're watching me too. And if they heard that voice on the radio, even if you disguised it pretty good, they'd
come straight for you, is what you're saying.
Yes, they'd piece it together. Mm-hmm. And plus, I hear they have really good technology in there. I saw them delivering robotic parts and clown makeup. They can
clown makeup? What?
That's the part that has me worried.
Yeah, wow.
They could be working on anything in there.
No, that's terrifying.
Their technology is off the charts, man. Off the charts.
Fair enough. It seems like it's so scary in town. Everyone's having an affair just to stay sane, right?
It seems that way. Well, that's what the other peons do. Brainwashed into company town lifestyle, but not me.
Yeah, right? No, I know but it's nuts. I mean, because basically you're the only one who isn't having an affair, right? There's so many other people. I mean, there's Vanessa, there's Quimble, there's... Jeez, the list goes on. There's, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. What's the other guy who's over there by the thing?
I don't know, maybe I don't know of anyone else having an affair.
Oh, all right. I just heard rumors. All right. Anyway, listen, Ben, you're a great guy. You're a stand-up fellow. Keep up the good work. I'm gonna go try to build this radio tower, but stay strong. Never give up. Never surrender, and don't look out your back window right now. Okay? Whatever you do, don't look out there. All right.
He says, "Don't trust anybody. Don't believe what the lies they tell you."
All right, rock and roll, Ben. See you later.
See you later.
Quick. That guy's nuts. It's not wrong though. We are evil as shit. Let's see.